Hello everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be playing some Rimworld. I'm very excited because I've been playing around a lot with different economy-based mods. And I'm going to be playing a custom scenario. That's not what I meant to press. I'm going to be playing with Randy on today, and we're going to be doing Strive to Survive. I've never actually played with this scenario specifically with Randy Random on any difficulty that was past these. So I'm excited to see how that goes. We're going to set the population to crowded. Basically what it means to have sort of an economy-based playthrough is that I want to have a lot of people to trade with. So we're going to bump up the number of civil outlander unions and gentle tribes. Probably not going to be using ideology today. Man, I'm not a huge fan of this map. Well, let's see. I do like to choose a temperate forest that's kind of near the equator, because that means that the growing period is year-round. What we're going to be selling as these, as this sort of corporation is going to be everybody's favorite. We're going to be selling some flake and some yayo. And I'm going to be using a preset that I have where I have a single manager character and 6 workers. Is that 6? Yeah, it's 6. So we're going to be doing that. The workers are all, they all have the same skills and the same passions so that I can kind of assign them to pretty much anything I need to. I figured it would be a little bit easier than just having one guy with 2 other people or something. So let's get started. I'm excited. Let's get started. I also have a whole bunch of mods. I'm gonna see if I can link a list down below. Alright, and here we are. Now I've set it so that we're starting with a few combat handguns, 1 breach axe, and a few bolt-action rifles for hunting. Just to kind of get us started as far as weapons go. We're going to allow everything, make sure they can pick them all up. And it looks like we have already a little building here. I might just set up there for now. Just taking a look around at the map here, see what I got. We have a whole bunch of metal scraps and stuff lying around. Okay. Doesn't look like there's any good soil in this general area. Like I said, what we're going to be selling relies heavily on, we're going to be growing a lot of psychoid, and I wanted to kind of be closer to some rich soil like this, but maybe we'll set up near the bottom of the map. I don't know. We'll start here for now, and then maybe just have that bottom patch be our initial grow zone. Let's get started. We're going to be equipping everybody with some weapons first. Josh is our manager, and he's going to be getting the breach axe. We want to protect him at all costs, because he is, you know, he's the boss. We kind of need his expertise in social skills and such. I don't see where the other combat handgun went. Well, we'll find it. So everybody start equipping those weapons. Okay. You need a weapon. Alright. So what I want to do, we want to assign people to different jobs. Josh is going to be he's going to be our social butterfly. He's going to be the one kind of talking people up. I do have the hospitality mod on, so I'm hoping that we can make good use of that. Everybody is going to be constructing at first. I think, let's see, we're going to have, because all of these laborers have similar sort of skill sets, and by similar I mean the exact same, we're just going to have kind of everybody doing a little of everything. Just kind of for now. Josh is also going to be researching things. I don't want everybody to be assigned to absolutely everything, though, so maybe what I'll do is kind of even it out like that. That seems fair. That seems fair. But I do want everybody to be constructing things first and deconstructing. So I think we are just going to set up right in here. This is a nice little spot. I love using the pre-generated structures as sort of the starting houses. So we want to make ourselves a stockpile zone. I think we'll maybe just put that right here. We don't have a whole lot of stuff right now, so that's just gonna have to be... I'm gonna make that a small stockpile zone for now. Structure, I want to make... Let's do steel walls. I want the facility to kind of be a little bit more defensible than wood, I guess. Alright. So let's get everybody to work here. I also do want to set up grow zones. I'm gonna look again. I still think the closest one is the one down here, though. Yeah. I do also want to mine out steel. We're going to be assigning quite a few jobs in the beginning here. There's a lot to be done. Especially in the early goings, I do like to have everything early game done as quickly as possible so we can get to the good stuff. Oh, we found a little bit... Where did this beer come from? Hello. Interesting. I would also like to make a dumping stockpile zone for any sort of rocks or animal corpses. Let's also chop down some trees, clear out the area a little bit. And then I want to set up a grow zone. We want to start with rice as far as food goes. It's the easiest and I think most reliable food source. And once again, we do have a year-round grow zone, which is very nice. Or growing period, not grow zone. And a lot of this... So we got rice here, and I want the second one to be psychoid. I want us to start growing psychoid immediately. I think this is just a little... Yep, nice empty room. Beautiful. Where did we get smoke leaf from? We've got smoke leaf and beer, and I don't know where those came from. I must have accidentally had them set on the, I must have had them lined up with the prepare carefully start. I don't know. That does remind me, though, I do want to have all of my workers avoid using drugs. And next thing I want to do, I want to make some more more floors. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm sitting here thinking I gotta do them individually, but I don't think you have to do it like that. Alright, let's see. Doing more steel wall here. And I would also like to deconstruct these walls and this wall. Let's also haul a bunch of these rocks. I'll make this... I think I'm going to need this stockpile zone to be a little bit bigger. So everybody's chopping down trees. Everybody's constructing. I think it's probably a good idea to set up a column in here as well. So there's not one to begin with. These can also be deconstructed, I think. Let's see what else we have here while they're all working away. We do have quite a bit more fertile soil here, which is nice. Ooh, we have a gold ore vein. That's very nice. I do want to also harvest some berries. We're going to need some hunting going on. Actually, let's hunt some of these turkeys. I'm going to have to set up a place for them to cook. Components are going to be very necessary, I think. Oh, look at the guinea pigs. I love the guinea pigs. We got some muffalo up in the top. A little bit more compacted machinery here. More gold. We like to see gold. Josh, the businessman manager, likes to see gold anyway. Businessman manager. Alright. Making some progress on the base here, which is nice. I would like to get some light in here. That would probably be nice to have. Get a couple of... maybe just the one torch for now, and then I will deconstruct this, and this. I was gonna maybe make a room here, but I've decided against it. More concrete. Whoops. More concrete floors. Put down a fueled stove up in the corner. Butcher spot right next to it, I think. And then we will have... we need beds. We are gonna need some beds. 7 whole beds for 7 whole people. And I think I'm also going to put a door at the bottom here. And then we will put a table down. There's quite a few people. We're going to need a big table, I think. And then they're going to need recreation, you know, all the normal stuff. Alright, we're gonna butcher creature, do forever. So, we got a nice little start going here. I would like to also make whatever it's called. I think it's called, what, the smithy? I would also like to make the electric smelter, this here. I would like to make the electric smelter for turning these slag bits into metal. Steel, I should say. Laborer 5 is taking care of that turkey. What are you doing? Laborer 4 is cloud watching. That's another thing that I would like to change up a bit, is their work schedules. Everybody should be working in the middle of the day. Josh is going to be traveling quite a bit. We're going to be forming caravans and kind of hitting up a bunch of these spots, not the pirate. Not the pirate faction, but, you know, a bunch of these sort of tribes and factions and settlements. That's the word I'm looking for. We need settlements. It'll be helpful to trade with them, though. Get a jump start on sort of establishing good relationships. And eventually we're going to have to build like a guest house with some guest beds so that people can visit our settlement and enjoy some nice hospitality from the hospitality mod. I'm just sort of looking around at the map a little bit more here, see what else we got. But there's not much, so I don't know why I keep doing that. I will mine this out. Making some decent progress here on the base. I'm very happy with it so far. I think the next step I'm going to have to take is making like a windmill. Get us set up as far as electricity goes, and then a research bench so we can start researching batteries. Everybody gets a bed. Let's taking me forever. I wish you could do this in, like, bulk somehow. Alright, so our base is set up. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, but humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. I guess I never deconstructed this, or this. Alright, so it looks like this right here would be a good spot for a wind turbine, so I'm going to build one of those. There's going to be this tree in the way, which is going to bother me, though. But other than that, I think this is pretty clear, which is nice. Let's expand the stockpile zone. I don't want to keep the stockpile zone for too long because I do really like having shelves. I think they're extremely helpful. Let's also remove this flooring here. I would also like to mine out some of that mountain. Clear us up some space. These guys, it looks like, are trying to set up the grow zones. It might be worth it to deconstruct this for some resources. So let's do that. Oops. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna remove the flooring. Same here, I think. We're gonna deconstruct this little ruin. Very handy for resources early on. I also really like that we are very close to a steam geyser. That'll be good for power. Josh, I would like you to... Is Laborer 1 hauling the silver? No, he's not. Josh, I would like you to haul some of the silver because I know you like your silver. We have another turkey here. I'm gonna hunt that bad boy. Area revealed. I think that's just that little... Yeah, this little room here. Nothing to see, really. It's kind of a shame there's nothing to see whenever it says area revealed. This is a mess. This base is a mess so far. But it is a nice even square, which I'm a fan of. I am a fan of that. Let's haul these metal slag chunks. And we are also, I think, going to build a research bench early on here. So put that there, and then what other kinds of production stations can we have here? I don't think we should set up anything electrical until we have batteries. So what I'm going to, I think, what I'll do here, what I like to do generally when I play this game is I like to set up a little sort of building for batteries. Oops. So we're going to set up a little building here. Get some concrete flooring there. And eventually, hopefully, they'll chop down this tree. I would like the auto cut to be turned on. What I usually like to do is set up a concrete floor in this area so that no trees ever grow back. But it's kind of a waste of steel, so I don't want to have to deal with that at the moment. We're going to fast forward time here. We got through the first day with some pretty good progress made. We got a little hut set up. We got a few stockpile zones and some production. That's actually a good point. I got to start cooking. And also, now that we have a wind turbine, I would like to power some stuff. So I would like to at least get... how much steel do I have left? I don't know. Oh, do I? It looks like I don't have any steel left. Or is that just the stored steel? I think that's just the stored steel. Yeah. Steel's laying around, scattered about, but we're gonna make some conduits, was my point. We're gonna be making conduits. I like the hidden conduits a lot, even though they're a little more resource intensive, and I'm going to fill the walls with regular conduits. There we go. This way we can get some proper lighting in here. And then we can put our electric smelter in order to smelt down some slag. These, I think you need to, yeah, you need to attack these to destroy them. Which is why I chose the breach axe as our metal destroyer, basically. Not seeing too many other steel veins. Oh, here's one. Want to mine out as much steel as possible early on. We need a research project now that we have a research bench. We're going to start with batteries. And I think we're going to have Josh be our researcher. He's trying to construct things right now. We're going to have you stop that. I want him to clean and research. And then things like entertaining we can do later. Nice of him to clean the facility up. We got some meals being prepped. Josh, you don't have to sweep dirt off of the ground. Or you could. You know, it's up to you, I suppose. We also do have all of our silver in here now, which is nice. I can't remember if I gave Josh the greedy. No, I didn't. Sometimes when I play this scenario, I will give him the greedy trait. But it looks like I didn't this time around, so that's okay, though. I'm not too fussed about it. Sir, you do not need to be cleaning outside right now, I promise. Why don't you go research? Oh, that's another thing I would like to do is make sure they can all... Oh, he's drunk? I guess Josh is drunk right now. It's no wonder he keeps randomly cleaning stuff instead of researching. Everybody else should be pretty healthy at the moment, though. How's everyone's needs? The laborers, I thought it would be a little more realistic to give them all the depressive trait. Slept in the cold, dull barracks. Okay, so... as of right now, it could be a little bit warmer in here. Looks like everybody is... yeah, everybody's either constructing or hauling steel to finish up making these conduits. Josh is researching. He's working hard. I've been playing so many old games lately that I'm trying to use the cursor to scroll, but I don't have it set for that in Rimworld, so... oops. What I might end up doing is making individual bedrooms along this side here so that everybody can get a bedroom. And then we're going to have to make a proper workshop, and I think I want to put the storage inside the workshop as well. Josh is still working on researching. How is Josh's needs right now? Still pretty much the same as everybody else. Unsightly environment, dull barracks, all that stuff. Everybody else, I think, is just deconstructing things right now. I think what I'll do is I will make it so that... let's see, maybe these two don't have to do any construction right now, and hopefully they like focus on... I want them to focus on mining right now, I think. Actually, I still want everyone to be assigned to mining, pretty much. Now they're all planting. Ooh, they made quick work of this. This is all just bricks. It's reduced to bricks. Alright, I am going to plan out some actual bedrooms here, so... I think I would like to do some 3x3 bedrooms. Ooh, it's not going to fit them all on this side, I don't think. So we got 3 set up there. The idea that I have as far as bedrooms go is I like to be able to expand as far as I can when it comes to bedrooms, meaning up or down or side by side, so it doesn't disrupt the construction of the rest of the facility. Guinea pig self-tamed. As much as I don't like to do this... Oh, we have a warg hunting Josh. Josh is... kind of our most important guy. Laborer 6, why don't you... Yeah. These guys can keep doing what they're doing, I think. Alright. Hopefully the warg decides... Hopefully the warg decides to die. Alright, Laborer 4. Why don't you just finish it off? There we go. Alright, well that's gonna give us a good bit of meat. How's Josh doing? Got a few scratches and bites. Why don't we try and get him stabilized? Of course, the warg decided to go after Josh, who's essentially the most important part of our team. But it looks like we are stopping the bleeding a little bit. We do have Glitterworld medicine, which is very nice. Good to have. Okay. He's been kind of stabilized, so we're gonna let him rest. Which it's unfortunate because he was assigned to research. Well, that was a bit of an unfortunate turn of events, but such is the way of Randy Random. I am now realizing that we should probably start harvesting some heal root as well, in case we have other things happening like this. Like I said, I was used to playing this scenario on pretty much peaceful mode, so this is going to be a little bit more challenging for me. It looks as though we are also out of steel. So, Laborer 6, why don't you start mining some steel? Is he gonna mine all of it? Oh, he's very slow. Everybody gonna help? Alright, perfect. Everyone's gonna be mining out that steel. Alright, I would also like to continue building the bedrooms. We need 7 bedrooms total. Right now we have, what is that, 5? We'll do some wooden doors because the steel's starting to kind of run out a little bit. We'll have the entrances be outside. I know this is, I think this is 6. We have 6 bedrooms. I kind of want a special one for Josh. Maybe I'll put that right here. So that's kind of the plan. It looks a little goofy, but we're going to be building off of it regardless. Alright, everyone's mining pretty slow, so we're going to speed up time here. Who's got the minor break risk? What's going on? Intense pain. Oh, you got... When did you get food poisoning? How did I miss that? I didn't realize you had food poisoning. That's not good. Yeah, get some sleep. Get some rest. Oh, now it's Laborer 1. Recreation starved. Well, we do have a horseshoe pin. You guys can play horseshoes. Alright, I am going to set down some wooden flooring for the bedrooms as well. And eventually we'll move the beds into here. How are we looking? Is this actually producing anything yet? Not yet, because this conduit hasn't been built. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we literally just need the one conduit to be built, and that's it. Not to mention the fact that we still have some trees in the way. Alright, Laborer 3 has woken up. Felt like that night was a very long time. And I even sped up time. How's Laborer 6 feeling? You're okay. Alright. Not bad. How's Josh feeling here? Still has those scratches and a bite. Hungry, still in pain. Don't worry, we're gonna get you guys all fixed up soon. I think we're going to need more dedicated cooks. Because we currently... nobody's really cooking anything. Who do I have assigned to cooking? Laborers 4 and 5. Yeah, so what I think... oh, I made them mine, didn't I? We'll take the mining responsibility off of Laborer 4 so he can focus on cooking and plant cutting for the moment. Josh's bedroom is looking very good so far. We have to wait for Josh to be done healing before we can move his bed, though. It looks like he'll be done soon, though, which is nice. Everybody else's beds can start getting moved, though, as soon as these guys are finished. Alright, so everybody's bedrooms are finished as far as the general construction goes. So we're going to start moving their beds. And I kind of want them to be set up the same way. This way, hopefully they all have the nice bedroom buff. Actually, I don't know if that counts as a buff or not. I actually don't know. Did that conduit get built? Not yet. My gosh. We're so close. Alright, Laborer 4. Harvest this oak tree, and then cut this oak tree down first, before you cut down any more trees. We need that electricity. We need that. And it looks like they finished building that conduit. Finally. So what that means is I'm going to start putting wall lamps pretty much everywhere that I possibly can, because I love them, and they are my favorite. I love that they added this to the actual game. It's actually very exciting to me. It was a very good addition, in my opinion. One of the best mods has been put into the game, which is fantastic. Do I have too many bedrooms? Oh no, he's moving that bed. Okay. Alright, now that Josh is healed, we can give him his own bedroom with an end table. And I'm going to give him a limestone plant pot. It's going to be kind of a bedroom slash office, I think. It really bothers me when there's no floors underneath doors. I would also like to mine out some of this, so we have a bit more space here for walking. And I might just put a little bit of a workshop in this corner. So as far as production goes, let's put down the electric smelter. Oh. I think at some point we are also going to want a nutrient paste dispenser. And I would also like to place down some shelves. So maybe I'll put those kind of over here. I'm actually wondering if we should split this main room into two parts. We could split it into like the home part, which is up here. And then the workshop, which is down here. What I'm going to do, we're going to shrink this zone. I'll put down some walls, I think. Well, maybe not walls. Maybe I'll start with floors. We'll put down some wood floors up here. I'm going to uninstall and reinstall the research bench so that it's over here in the workshop area. And I also want to build some shelves. Oops. Now I have very specific rules for shelving, usually. So we're gonna just build those shelves there, and then I'm going to build a small one that I'm gonna put in here. This one, I'm gonna have only valuables. Until we get a safe, and then I'm gonna put the valuables into the safe. So silver, gold, and jade are gonna go into Josh's bedroom for safekeeping, shall we say. It looks like the little battery room has been constructed, which is nice. As far as these shelves go, we're gonna keep food, or that is to say meals and meat, off of the shelves. And the nice thing about this, I think these are from the deep storage mod. You can copy the settings and then paste them onto other shelves, which is incredibly nice. Why is that a limestone shelf? Interesting. Alright, and the shelving is done. I love the shelves a lot more than I like the stockpiles. I think it's just... they're so nice. They're so organized, so neat, so clean. I love them. I love them so much. Eventually we're going to want some big shelves for the dumping stockpile zone. But as of right now, I think what we have is good. I also want to make a dual refrigerator now that we have some power. We're going to put that right... we'll put that right next to the kitchen area here. Let's deconstruct the fueled stove so we can make an electrical one. I want to make use of electricity as soon as I can. Looks like Josh is going to be up late researching, which is okay. We do need those batteries ASAP. Because as of right now, the one wind turbine is powering the whole base, and I would like to have more electricity stored. Alright, we got through the night. Well, some of us. It looks like a few people are slacking, still sleeping. Not quite as early risers as the other ones. Look at that, even Josh is, drinking. Josh has decided to drink in the morning. He's probably still coping with the fact that, he had that run-in with the warg. Hopefully he gets over that soon, though, because we need him for business reasons. Alright, I would also like to see if there's any other animals to hunt. Want to get some more meat, more fur. One way that I have found is a good way to make money early game is to sell textiles. Or I should say leathers and furs. I think is a great way to make money early on. We do have some buffalo. I do want to hunt. We'll go with 2 of them. I don't want all of them to be upset at the same time. So we'll just hunt the 2 of them for now. I don't like how big some of these packs of... I think these are boom bats. Yeah, these are boom bats. I like how cute they are. They are incredibly cute little things. But I do not like how big of packs they tend to roam in. Alright, what's Josh up to? He's researching. It seems that Laborer 5 is taking quite a while to mine. Hopefully those skills and those passions, sort of... How fast are they going up here? How fast are you gaining XP? Pretty quick. Oh, we have Muffalo Revenge. Alright, so Laborer 6 is gonna have to be careful. I'm not sure why you're hunting, honestly. I thought I was going to... I thought I gave people rifles. I guess I didn't assign the correct people to hunt. Who's got what here? Laborer 5 and Laborer 4 have the hunting rifles. So we're gonna switch up their work schedule here. 4 and 5 need to be hunting, I think. So we'll change it so that these two are cooking and these two are hunting, because they have the bolt-action rifles, which I trust a little bit more than the combat handguns. We could hunt a couple of guinea pigs just for their fur as well, because their fur, I think, is relatively... It's not expensive, but it's relatively good. We're going to remove those floors. These kind of bother me, I'm not going to lie. Alright, it looks like we are slowly coming along as far as the cozy home area is. So as far as the first couple of days in the colony here, I think we're doing pretty good. We've got some good stuff set up. We've got very good early game things going on here. And I think it's just... you know, it's perfect. Well, it's not perfect. It's Rimworld. It's not going to be perfect. But I think we've got a good start of a good thing here. I'm going to assign some more trees to be chopped because I realized we're not doing so hot on wood. But yeah, as far as everything goes, we've got some good progress made today. We've got bedrooms for everybody. We've got some research started, and we have some shelving set up. And as far as day one, I think that's pretty good. We only had one attack, and that was by a warg. Where is this ambrosia sprout as well? That's over here, right next to the base. Might need to keep an eye on that because that might be a good thing to sell once it's fully grown. All right, so next time, what I think we're going to do, hopefully, is get a little further as far as electricity goes, and possibly also make a guest house as well as a actual facility for manufacturing goods, quote unquote. The psychoid is going to take a little bit to grow. But this is going to be our main source of income, I think, is psychoid-based drugs, I think, are very profitable. So we're going to essentially become a drug producing facility. Hopefully, maybe we can turn it into something good and make medicine as well. But as of right now, we need to wait for Josh to finish researching batteries. He's taking a while. Oh, what a perfect way to end today's episode. We're going to be calling our faction the Corporation, and we're going to be calling our settlement the Facility. Perfect. Okay, thank you everybody for joining me on this interesting little video. I do love me some Rimworld. I do love a good game of Rimworld a lot. I think it's just such a fun game, such a good little settlement game with so many possibilities, and I'm always excited to play and start new playthroughs and try out new ideas for it. So if you have any ideas for this sort of economy-based run, let me know. Hopefully we get more batteries soon because all the lights are out now. Alright, anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. I very much appreciate that you've stuck around this far. So stay tuned for the next one, and I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day.